it's still early. Even though we're 50 days out from the election, you have a long way to go here. But the macro fundamentals of the presidential race have pretty much stayed the same since Biden won the Democratic nomination. Nationally, Biden continues to lead by about 7 points. And he also seems to be doing better among key groups than Hillary Clinton was in 2016. Among women, Clinton won by 11 to 12 points. However, Biden has consistently polled about 20 points ahead of Trump. And among suburban voters, Trump beat Clinton by 13 points, but the latest polling shows Trump only leading Biden by 1 point. So the current state of the race is really what's driving a lot of the fundraising you're talking about.
Let's then talk a little bit about whether or not we see that fundraising effort and this kind of, I guess, last mile, if you will. We're 50 days to the election. What exactly do both sides need to do, and how does the economy play into the narrative they will both be weaving as they get Americans to try to vote for them in November?
Dom, I think that's a great point. Look, there's going to be a lot of noise between now and the election. But the same set of issues that determine every election will determine this election. And those issues are physical security, who can help me stay safe and healthy, and financial security, who can help me provide for my family. And on the financial security side of the equation, Trump continues to lead Biden as the one more equipped to bring our economy back. But on the physical security side of the equation, Biden continues to lead Trump as the one more equipped to handle COVID-19. And right now, Dom, COVID-19 literally trumps the economy as the most important issue. And that's really because, as you remember from your psychology course in college, Maslow's hierarchy of needs really talks about how people really want to make sure, hey, first, am I safe? And am I healthy? And second, hey, can I put food on the table? And that's why COVID-19 in that situation is trumping the economy.
All right. So Andy, I guess with all of that context in mind, my final question to you has to do with whether or not the markets and the economy are perceived to be faring better in a second Trump administration or a new Biden administration. What exactly can you glean from that looking into 2021?
So I think typically most analysts when they look at this, will say, okay, we're going to do better in a Trump administration second term because he's Republican. He's basically going to lower taxes. He's going to do a lot of deregulation. But what our studies have shown by our study by Brian Levitt, my colleague, is that really it doesn't really matter from a macro view. What it matters is on the micro view in different sectors. And the sectors we're looking at on where it could impact would be fossil fuel, would be technology, and healthcare and pharmaceuticals. So that's what we're looking at.